Hey you guys, this is Michelle Goldstein and you are at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. So we've gotten some requests for a pose breakdown on compass pose. So here you go. This is how to get into compass pose. I will mention before we even get started that to get into compass pose, the full pose, there's a lot of things that need to open in your body. So if you don't come close to compass today, that's fine. Keep practicing and continually stretch your hips, your hamstrings, and your torso. The twists will help you quite a bit as well. Try not to get ahead of yourself. Never ever force yourself. It's so not worth it. Just one breath at a time. Okay, so to start out, let's come to Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees drop open. And just feel your sitting bones on the ground. Take a couple of breaths. Okay, and you'll lift your right leg up. I recommend practicing this after you're warmed up in a yoga practice, to be honest. So maybe do a flow first so that you're good and warm. Okay, so you'll grab onto the right shin like a baby and cradle it. And just rock the right leg back and forth in the hip socket. You can keep the left knee bent. Okay. And so this is where we'll start to move in a bit deeper, and you just stop along the way and appreciate the ride for what it is. So the next step is you take that right leg and you take it over your right shoulder. The right hip can lift up. For this, lift the right hip, might as well. Slide the right shoulder under the right knee, and now lower the right hip. So encompass both hip bones, both sitting bones are on the ground. I usually come up onto the fingertips on that right hand here, and now you'll take your right foot, which is in your left hand, but grab the outside of the right foot with the left hand. Okay, and then from here, you'll start to straighten the right leg out to the right. This is where it can be potentially humbling. Keep that right sitting bone on the ground and be mindful that you don't lock the right knee. So flex the quads so that you keep the hamstrings safe. Now, the finishing touch is the spiral up towards the sky as you gaze under your left shoulder. Good, that's compass. Bend the right knee and release. And let's come back to Baddha Konasana and just take a moment to adjust yourself. I'll teach the left side as well because oftentimes the sides of the body are so different that I think it's helpful to feel both sides. Okay, so now you'll cradle the left shin like a baby. You can rock the left leg back and forth in the hip. Okay, and then from here you'll take the left leg and put it over the left shoulder. So you'll take that left shoulder under the left knee, right? The left hip can lift as you get this action, and then lower the left hip down, the left sitting bone down. Okay, you'll grab the outside of the left foot with the right hand. And start to straighten the left leg. Flex the left foot, flex the left quadriceps, and then start to add the rotation into the upper back. So there's a pretty big side stretch in here as well. There's a little twist, major hamstrings, major hips. Be sure that you're breathing here. Spread the toes. Good, and then rebend the left knee. And there you go. It should feel amazing. It's one of my favorite yoga poses. I think it feels awesome. If it feels like it hurts, then you need to just take it one stage at a time. And like I said, appreciate the ride. The practice is in the moment. The practice is happening right here, right now in your body. Bring your palms together and thank yourself for your efforts. Namaste, you guys. This is Michelle Goldstein. Please subscribe to Heart Alchemy Yoga. Let us know what other videos you'd like to see, if there are pose breakdowns or specific themes that you're interested in. We take everything into consideration. So thank you so much. Namaste.